why do victims of racism, non-white people, have such a hard time in accepting that our goal and our primary measure should be ending the system of racism, white supremacy?
Because we have another goal, primarily. You can always tell, I think it's Confucius who said, you can't really have difficulty in figuring people out. All you have to do is just watch them and see what they value, see what they do, what they actually do. Once they get a little bit of chance to do it, see what people will actually do. You can always figure people out. People are not hard to figure out at all. I think it's Confucius that said that many years ago. And so when you watch black people, particularly in the Northwestern Hemisphere, just watch us. What are we basically interested in more than anything else? And I've said that this many times on this program and on others and also in the textbook. We're basically interested in showing off to each other. That is our goal more than anything. And using any means to do that. I mean, wake up in the morning and go to bed at night at a subliminal level, you might say, or at a very bold level. We're basically working hard to impress each other. But what is the value of that in a system of white supremacy? It's like slaves trying to impress each other at the bottom of the ship. So they impress each other. I show you my chains in the bottom of the slave ship and say, hey, look at my chains. They're shinier than yours. Ha, ha, ha. So I'm a little, more intelligent than you. I have advanced more than you. I mean, even though we are chained together at the bottom of the ship. That's the way I see it, according to compensatory counter-racist logic. And as long as we have that goal, see, our goal is too shallow. Just do just enough. People are still talking about in 2016 having a Black Wall Street, whereas the compensatory view is we want to be able to make every black person a walking Wall Street. Wherever that black person goes, anywhere on the planet, and eventually anywhere in the known universe, become a universal people, not some people who are trying to impress each other over on the other side of the tracks. I mean, and calling ourselves distinctive black people. I mean, come over here every now and then, you tourists, and look at us black people. I mean, as you examine everything that's going on in the great wide world. I mean, we got a little sideshow over here of some black people. I mean, and come over here and take a little look at us as we dance around the fire, impressing each other. We got to get out of that kind of mentality. That's why we join little gangs and whatnot and say, my gang is bigger than your gang. My Negro gang, my black gang is more powerful than your black gang. So let's go to fighting each other up and down the different blocks and whatnot. And look at me. I'm very impressive. I mean, let me go over here to the other neighborhood and strut around and show them what I have and what the white supremacists allowed me to have. I mean, and look at the knowledge I have acquired. And some of us would travel on the world, around the world and whatnot, and show, hey, look what I have learned from the white supremacists that you other black people have not been able to learn. So I'm going to strut around among you and show off my knowledge and understanding. And then another thing that we do, sexual ability. Showing off our sexual ability among each other. I mean, our conquest, black male strutting around. Take off my T-shirt, flex my muscles, show my tattoo, get me another hairdo. I mean, like a peacock strutting around among a bunch of other birds and whatnot, the female birds, and hey, look at all my feathers. Hey, look at me, look at me. I am, the epitome of black malehood. I can really gather up a whole bunch of females and call them my stable and whatnot. I mean, and sit up there with my diamond rings on and my pink hat and my gold slippers. And, you know, yes, and I am the man over here in the hood, king of the hood. Every black person, you know, as far back as I can remember, our ambition, our idea of success is supposed to be king of the hood.
King of the hood.
That's a long-winded answer to your question, but I want to nail that in. Right. We got to stop having as our goal impressing each other and start talking about being universal man and universal woman.
All right.